Ready? I wish we had a button. Hey, we're back, guys. To do like a noise. We're back. Beep. Welcome to season 2, episode 2 of Front. You're supposed to say it with me.
Oh,
Front Street. Wow, that was horrible.
Okay, let's do it again.
Yeah, we started. Why are you making all the noise? We have an audience here. Sorry, people.
Noise over.
Oh.
All right. So we're here with Kendra Lopez. My name is Mr. Moreno, aka Jaime, aka the man, and we have a guest today. She's a senior. Her name is
Jazelyn Peoples.
Peoples.
Yep, that's my last name.
Jazz is, like I said, senior.
Mm-hmm.
She is involved in
volleyball. I'm a softball player. I'm in PALS.
Yep.
I'm in NHS.
Yep.
What else? I think that's it.
I hope that's enough because that sounds like a lot, fam.
I think that's it.
In 3 words, sum up Jazz. Go.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm funny around the right people.
Okay. Funny. We'll go with just funny.
I can be a shy person also. And then
funny quiet?
I can see
funny
it.
quiet.
Okay.
I think so, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
And then last one, I don't know. Really.
Lucky.
Lucky.
You know why?
Why?
Because we're related.
No, I'm just kidding.
Snap it up for myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jazz and I are related.
Yeah,
her mama and I are cousins. We're part of the Moreno lineage. Her grandmama and my dad were siblings.
Yeah.
We share grandparents. It's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. I've known Jazz since she was like a baby.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I actually remember the first time. I kind of remember the first time I saw you.
Really?
Yeah. Because that whenever I can't remember what event we were at something, and Connie had just had you. Maybe like you were baby, like less than a year, maybe 6 months, probably less than that. And there was like a gathering, and it was like Ariana, and then it was you, and I was just like, oh, there's a new one. And then we were like,
know?
No, well, I mean, yeah, we knew that she was pregnant, but I didn't know when she had you.
Oh.
Because your grandma would be talking. I don't know if she knows this, but my tia talks. So she was like, Connie's pregnant again. And we knew but we didn't know when you were born. Mm-hmm. And then I don't remember. I feel like the other 2 were like back to back, but they weren't. They're a couple years apart, but it feels like they were real like back to back.
I don't know how.
We're giving the people too much information about the family. My bad. Be quiet over there. All right, so we got a couple questions for Jazz, and Kendra and I are going to also answer some of these questions.
Yes.
Because they're important to answer.
Yeah.
So question number 1: what was a goal or like a dream you had as a kid, and is it still that same goal?
Go. I'll go first? Okay.
But we're going to speak into the mic.
Okay. Can you hear me? Am
Perfectly.
I good? Okay.
Perfectly.
So my goal when I was little is to always graduate in white. I would be the first one in my family
to graduate in white?
Mm-hmm.
Enunciate.
That's
good.
Cute.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's still my goal.
That's always been a thing? Has that always been a thing at Beatport?
Like the top 10%?
Yeah, top 10%.
I thought that's been like forever.
Yeah, it has.
Has it? I don't know. I'm not from Freeport.
No, I think
A-Town, baby.
In Texas, that's always been a
No. Why is Taraja answering? You're just supposed to be part of the side. Taraja Goins is over there talking.
Maybe I don't know. Okay.
Well, no, because you don't do it in Angleton. Everybody graduates in purple in Angleton, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So it has to be a Freeport thing.
My sister
like a
graduated
Beatport
from
thing.
Angleton. They all
No, because I think Beawood does that too.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they do it.
Beatwood does it too? Huh.
Maybe they just
maybe
recognize
it's
the top
maybe it's a
10%,
BISD thing. I think they have courts too, but I at Beatwood, I know that. Okay, back to the conversation. We just everybody, Lily's over there talking. So to be top 10% and graduate in white.
Yes.
That's always been since you were little.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going to accomplish it?
Hopefully, I'm doing a lot of college classes this year.
Yeah, you are. You have more college classes than actual classes.
No, I only have like 1 actual class.
It's like PALS?
Yeah,
is it just
that's
PALS?
It.
Oh,
and CARP. That's
and
it, so too.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh my god.
So is that's still the goal to graduate in white?
But another thing that I'm gonna be the first in my family is to graduate my associates in high school.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen often. Do you worry that you're not ready to be in a big university? You'll be too young.
I'm ready.
Don't go wild. If I find out there's stories about Kendra, I'm gonna be so mad, bro. I'm gonna be so mad.
That's gonna be funny.
Don't. No, it's not gonna be funny.
Yes, it will.
Jazz, what's a goal that you had as a kid or a dream, and is it still the same?
A goal I had as a kid was to become a nurse. But as I got older and I realized like what you actually do as a nurse,
You don't want to do
I mean, great. They're great people, but that's just something I couldn't do. Like as I found out what they do, like they actually do.
that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
I
their
just
day-to-day,
couldn't-
like 12 hours.
I
Yeah,
just
gotcha.
couldn't do it. So no, it's not the same. But that was my dream when I was younger. Was to become a nurse.
My wife says that nursing is the greatest job of all time.
Really, she loves it.
Because there's so many different avenues you can do with nursing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you can do NICU, you can do ICU, you can do ER, you can do burn victims, oncology, you can do all the stuff. So there's like getting into the job is like the hard part.
Mhm.
And then it's like, what do I like? And then you can do
Yeah.
it. We've had a conversation though about becoming a physician's assistant once. Didn't we have that,
because
PA?
I did also want to do that,
Yeah.
but then I decided I didn't.
Well, what you want to do now, fam?
No, I want to be an orthodontist now.
We both want to be the same thing.
Yeah. I wanna be-
Y'all do braces.
Yes.
Not,
Wait, we
not,
just said that at the same time. Hold on.
Jinx, not fillings. You want to do the braces.
No.
No, I want to do braces.
Like the alignment of the teeth.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Okay,
I think it's so cool though. Like,
we had this conversation. You know what people work on when they're in the dentistry school in orthodontics?
Oh,
What do they work on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
dead bodies. They work on cadavers first before they
Really?
work on people. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that. Like
That's what
if
I
was
said.
like-
it's kind of dope.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You know, like people will donate their bodies to science after they pass or
Yeah.
whatever, and then kids who are into like whatever medical field, they get to like work on.
Mhm. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I honestly would like. I feel like I would feel better working on like an actual.
Imagine if
person.
your first person is a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old who needs
Stop.
braces, and they're like biting you, fam.
Wait, but I wonder if there's two different fields. Like, is there like how there's like pediatrics and then there's like adults?
Oh no,
Is it like the same for orthodontics? Like,
no.
it's
I think it's all the same.
Yeah.
When I got braces when I was like 31, 32, I was like way late in life to get braces. And I went to like Dr. Corbin or whatever his name is. There's like the little kid one that's in Lake Jackson. It's over by Casona.
Mhm.
And I was like the only adult. But like adults sometimes would get it. I've known
Mhm.
people that do it because they get migraines and it helps with migraines. I don't know how, but it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Braces?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
The first orthodontist office I went to, they told my mom we only do adult braces.
What?
I know, and my mom was like, "What? What are y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe 12. Or-
That's funny.
yeah, that is funny.
So you had to find like a specific little person.
Yeah,
You had braces?
Yeah.
she did.
When? Like in
Like for forever. You
I've
know?
never seen you with
You
braces.
gotta-
I think I had it like in 7th grade. It started in 7th grade. I
And you didn't
think
get them off?
volleyball season.
Really?
And then I got them off in the freshman year.
Oh, I didn't know you then.
Yeah, you didn't know me.
Yeah, you were too street for me then. Now you're
Whatever,
polished up.
Marino.
Show me your grill.
No, I
Do
just
it.
smiled for you.
When I say show me your grill, you still
I
show
miss
me
my
your grill.
braces. I miss
Do
them
you?
so. Yes.
I despise. I
I
hated braces.
Get
I
them
miss
off
it.
on the 17th of this month, and I'm scared.
It's gonna
Yeah.
feel so weird. I'm gonna tell you right
Bro,
now.
you're gonna like use your tongue and like.
That's what
you're
I
gonna
do.
it
I still.
forever.
No, I'm just so scared. I'm not gonna recognize. I mean, obviously, I know.
Bro,
it's
it doesn't.
myself,
It's
but,
not your
like,
personality, fam.
but I'm
It's just a part of
scared.
you,
I know.
You're gonna look-
but it's been a part of me for 2 years. That's kind of a long time.
bro. It's not even.
I
that long.
remember.
It was like 2 days ago. You didn't have them on.
I remember the first time I got my braces on. I looked at myself. I'm like, ew, I'm so ugly. And then
Yeah, me too.
I actually liked it. And then when I got them off, I'm like, oh no, put them back
Do you
on.
still wear your
I'm
retainer?
scared that's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
I stopped wearing my retainer years ago.
So
My
did
teeth have
sister.
like moved back a little bit, but they're not nearly. Bro, I had a jacked up grill, fam. It was
My
ridiculous.
sister stopped wearing her retainer. Mom got so mad at her.
Ariana?
Yeah.
She's a grown up. What's she gonna do? Nothing.
But now she works at an orthodontist.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But I have a permanent bottom retainer though.
Bro, whenever I got mine, they didn't give me any permanents. I was like, bro,
I think you have to ask for it.
no,
No, you
the
don't.
dude was like, I don't do them. And I'm like, give me a permanent retainer, fam. Like, I need a permanent one. Because I'm old. I forget. I'm like half asleep. And I like don't even think about wearing my retainer. If I remember it, I'll put it on. But like, it's rare.
Yeah.
So, graduate in white, be a nurse.
That was.
I
my
wanted to
dream
be a
as well.
cop when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be a cop. I'm never gonna be a cop, fam. Like 100.
Oh
I'm
no,
not.
I couldn't do that.
I don't think I could either.
Mm-mm.
To be honest.
Yeah, it was. I either wanted to do that or be a firefighter because I thought it was cool. You know, you wear a uniform, there's lights and stuff.
hmm
But nah.
I heard a lot of firefighters are like volunteers. How do you actually work like in a?
What a great question. That's actually a really good question. They usually will get like a stipend, but they don't get paid hourly in smaller places. Like Angleton is a small one. Freeport's probably small. So those are volunteer people that do it. They get paid some money, but not a lot. But like big places like Houston, man, firefighters, they're not, let me not trip. They're not making like 100K.
Yeah.
But like it's a decent living. The problem is that because it's part of the public works, so like we use Houston as an example, the city of Houston has to pay them, right? So if the budget's like way too big and they got to cut, police and firefighters and stuff like that are hired by the city of Houston are usually the first ones that get cut budgets.
Yeah.
And so like they honestly, for being real, like firefighters don't make enough money like at all. They should be.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. So if a lot of them volunteer and get like that little amount of money that they do, aren't
They
they
have
working
jobs.
like
They have regular jobs.
Oh.
But whenever you are like work for the volunteer fire department, you tell your job ahead of time, hey, if there's a thing, I gotta out. Like I gotta go.
How do they even train? How long do you have to train for that? You're a volunteer. How do you?
Oh, they send them to trainings all over the place. Like there's a big training center. I think it's in College Station or somewhere. But they have this whole, you know, where I don't know if you know this, where the soccer complex is in Angleton. Next to the soccer complex is a training facility where a lot of people from Dow and the chemical plants will go and train. And they literally like light up a thing and they're like, all right, let's go get the hoses and let's go connect them. And then they learn how to turn out the fire.
What the heck?
That's
I know.
crazy.
They also teach them how to do the, what are these things called?
Fire extinguisher.
Thank you.
Fire extinguisher.
Because like chemical fires, you can't use water for chemical fires. Or like electrical fires, you can't use water. You got to use just the other things. And so they train them how to do all that. Yeah. They get training.
That's crazy.
But they don't get, like volunteer people, they get paid like a small stipend per year, and that's it. It ain't worth it.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay. Question number 2 was, where do you see yourself in the future? What is future Kendra? What is future Jazz? And what is future Mr. Moreno? What do we foresee? What do we want out of our future? We'll go Jazz first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first. Like I said, I want to be an orthodontist.
Right.
Hopefully, I'm still. That's
Be
gonna take a
appropriate with your
while.
answer. Be appropriate.
I
Be
am.
appropriate. Okay. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all. Go ahead.
Orthodontist, the schooling for that is gonna take a while.
A
so
long time.
hopefully, I'm still in school.
Fam,
and
not to scare you, it's also very costly. It's one of the more
Costly?
expensive. Yeah, it's free.
I really didn't know that. But
It's all good. Hey, that's why they make loans. Also, just pay off your loans.
yeah.
No.
So hopefully, I'm still in school for that.
Right.
Are you talking about like future?
No, I'm talking
or,
like what's your like 10, 15, 20 years from now? Like what you want out of life?
already out of school, an orthodontist. I want my own office.
Yes.
Make
that money.
I want my own office, and then I want a family so badly. Like I don't know. I
You
feel
said
like-
that in Pal's class that you could see yourself as a mom.
Yeah, I do.
That's dope.
I admire my mom a lot. So
Yeah, she's good peeps.
yeah.
She looks like your grandmother. Don't tell her I said that.
She
She's gonna
watches.
watch this. Honey, I'm sorry. My bad. Bro, she's gonna
Yeah.
watch this and be like, hi, man.
Yeah, I want to do that, and then.
So like you can see yourself like married, kids, the whole nine.
Mhm.
That's
I
dope.
mean, I don't want like 1,000 kids, but I want to have like 3, something
3.
like that.
Y'all are
2
4.
or 4.
No, I mean, yeah, there's more. I'm saying like they live in the house almost.
They
Not,
live in the
most,
house.
most of the time it was 4.
It's 4.
But there's like 7, 6 or 7.
6.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I think it's 6.
Married kids, your own orthodontist
I want
office.
my own office. Yes. I mean,
Nice.
obviously, I'm gonna have to work up to that and work
Yeah,
in
yeah,
somebody
yeah, yeah.
else's office,
Right.
but I
That would
want
be
to
your goal.
be in my own office, like my own orthodontist.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Kendra,
Same. I want to have my own office.
what if y'all shared an office? Or would you want to be like,
No, I
you
want
want it to
my
be
own,
like
own office.
Yeah. But me and my
Jazz's
sister.
orthodontist
Yeah,
trees?
for real. No.
But my sister wanted to be an orthodontist or a dentist, and we were gonna get our own practice together.
Bro, you have to find somebody that you can connect with that does dentistry and you do orthodontist and be in the same place because
Ayana, what?
bro, I hate it's horrible that like when you go get your teeth cleaned, you also can't get like your wisdom teeth pulled. Or if you go get your teeth cleaned here, you can't get like your it's bro, put it all in one. Charge
No,
everybody
Wait,
more,
so
bro.
who pulls the wisdom teeth? Like who does
They're
that?
called oral surgeons. They do oral mouth surgeons.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a dude in this area called Dr. Fusler. We're not sponsored by him, so don't put his name on there. But Dr. Fusler does surgeries for oral surgeries. So you also want your own spot
Yeah, and my cousin's a dentist right now too. So
in some like beach resort. I got you. Do y'all see yourselves living here?
No.
That's a different question.
Oh,
Wait, let me finish. Kendra. Okay.
I don't know
Also
if I
married
want.
with kids. You don't know if you want
I don't know
kids?
if I want
Bro, are you serious? I feel like
Yeah.
you're the most mothering person that we have in this build. You're like one of the people that I think of as like a mom.
Okay.
You don't think of me as a mom?
Yeah.
Just get quiet.
not to
Really, you
Raja.
don't?
No, but if I was to,
For real, you really don't see me as a mom?
Lily, you're not helping.
if
But-
I was to have kids, it would probably be like 3 the most. But
Bro, I 100% see you like having like, in my head, I've envisioned you already with like children.
I know, and I like
Yeah, me too. I feel
now
it
that
would
like
be-
I'm growing
Right?
up, and I want to travel more. Like I
Oh,
want
me
to.
too.
I want to
But
travel like a lot.
Bro, I
Like,
already got a hookup for you. Go ahead.
I want to. What?
So
but
you don't, maybe
I-
kids, maybe
maybe,
not.
yes.
Maybe not. For
Yes.
sure your own spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dentistry spot. Orthodontic spot.
orthodontic.
Yes. You don't see yourself living here?
Mm-mm.
You either?
I definitely want to go off like to college, not here. So I don't know if I'm gonna want to come back.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that
I
makes sense.
also do want to travel. Like after, I'm still gonna be in school, but I do want to travel before.
No,
I
100%.
start,
I get that.
like,
I get that. Yeah.
my family or
Actually, I
whatever.
could see myself living in like the San Antonio and Dallas area. That's where I want
Those
to
are two
live.
different locations, but I hear what you're saying.
But that's where like one of the two. But no, like
I
but
don't
like
like
in general,
Dallas,
like
but go
it's
ahead.
like either
You don't
San
like
Antonio or
Dallas?
Dallas, like
Why?
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
two.
I'm a huge fan of San Antonio. Love San Antonio.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
I
full of
love
culture.
San
It's
Antonio.
ridiculous. I don't know. I've never liked Dallas. I've been there multiple times. And I'm
Dallas
not a
is
fan.
Lily loves Dallas, but Dallas is like so fast paced.
Mhm.
Everything's moving so fast.
I like to be chill. I don't like
Oh,
fast
that
pace.
makes
San
sense.
Antonio is
But San
very like
Antonio
chill.
is-
Nah, but it's still like vibey. You know what I mean?
I love San Antonio.
Me too.
It's okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
me
but
too.
you potentially maybe later on in life, but not at first.
What?
Is what you're saying? Living here,
Living here?
back in the water.
Not at first. Going up? Yeah, no, not. Mm-mm.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go far away for college?
Mm-mm.
You want to stay somewhat local, like U of H? Go
Yeah.
Cougs. Go Cougs.
Yay. But yeah.
And you're trying to move to New York or something.
No, I want to stay in Texas, but I don't want to be.
Hook 'em
like-
horns. It's all right. You got it.
Oh, that's
You
one
get
of my
burnt orange.
options too.
That burnt orange. I feel you.
I don't
They
know.
have a really good dentistry. I'm telling you, I know somebody that's been to their program. It's fantastic.
Really?
It's a really good program.
Yeah, that's one of my options I have.
Yeah, it's a good program. For
Isn't it in
legit.
San Antonio too?
UTSA has a program as
I
well.
wanna go to UT.
And then I think Baylor School of Medicine has a dentistry
Ooh, Baylor's
thing.
so
But that's
expensive,
mad
though.
expensive, fam.
That's
It's a
really
private
expensive.
school. Mad expensive. You got to have
I
like.
didn't know Baylor was a private school.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Baptist college, fam. What are you talking about? It's real churchy.
It's very,
You got to go to chapel and everything, fam.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it's real. It's more expensive than like a UT program.
Wait,
Way
you
more.
said UTSA?
Yeah, I think UTSA may have a program because they
I
have a
don't
medical.
think they
They're
do.
attached to a medical department over there.
But I don't think they have like a dentistry program though.
I thought they did.
Mhm.
I also know there's another one in Houston. I don't know if it's the UT Health. Like they have a medical branch at the med center that does medical stuff. I think they
Mhm.
might, but I know UT Austin does for sure. I've known
Yeah.
one kid specifically that Camilla that went years ago. She's from Angleton. You don't know,
Mhm.
but she went there and she's still in the program. I think she has like one more year. It takes a long time
Yeah.
and it's expensive, but there's a couple of schools in Texas that are really good at it. UT's being one of them. Thanks for asking. I'll answer the question. You were supposed to ask me.
Oh,
Mr. Moreno, what do you think? Go ahead.
Marina, what did you think?
First, I'll speak up a little bit louder.
Marina, what do you think?
Thank you. My future self is way more travel than I have right now. Once the kids are out of the house, fam, I like legit every summer I'm trying to travel to some place I've never been to in my life. Like 100%. Our vision currently for me and my wife when the kids are off and they have their own families, whatever, is we're probably gonna live close to them wherever that is. I don't foresee JP living in this area. I don't see Joaquin coming back to this area when they go off to college. I think they're going to be somewhere else, primarily like in bigger like cities. But I don't think I'm going to have a singular home. I know that sounds bougie, but I'm going to have a home base. And it's going to be close to my kids. But my intention legit is to have a flat or an apartment in different cities. Like I want to be able to travel and like get familiar with like foreign places I've never been to.
What if they're living like so far away from each other?
I'm going to find the middle
Oh,
and that's where I'm sitting.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to have a big house.
Uh huh.
Our house is nice. The house that we're building, go to new.home.builders on Instagram. You can follow me and look at my house. we're building a house right now. That's not going to be for our forever home because I don't personally believe in a forever home. I want to be able to be wherever my wife and I are at. That's home. And if that happens to be in Paris, dope.
Oh my gosh,
bro! If that's in Madrid, dope. I don't care. Also, it's not that expensive to live in an apartment in Spain or in Switzerland or in like any of those countries in Europe or in Asia. It's not. So like, I want to be able to have like spots, fam. I want to be able to like visit and see. I'm not trying to live in Brazoria County. This is not a hate to Brazoria County, but I'm not trying to live in Brazoria County as a retiree. I want to be retiring at some dope, beach or some like city in the middle of nowhere. I'm trying to live that baller life.
I think I would come back eventually, but not to like permanently live here. Maybe because a lot of family is down here.
Right.
I would like stay for a little bit because they're here.
Yeah.
And probably just go back.
I don't think it's. Visit. I don't. Personally speaking, I don't think it's a bad place to raise kids and have a family. I don't know. Especially when they're younger, because you do have family and the ability to be like, "Yo, I'm taking a weekend off. Here, are my children, hold them." I think that's dope. But I don't understand. People will be like, "Oh, I want to live and die here," and I'm like, I can die somewhere else, fam. Like I can die on a beach in Japan. That'd be cool. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be here forever. I appreciate it. It helped me raise my children. It raised me, but I'm not trying to be here. I don't have to. Also, I think this is my last. Whenever I stop teaching, I'm gonna make it to where this is the last place I teach. I don't want to teach anywhere else. I love this campus.
Really?
Yeah, I love this campus for real.
Aww.
Like I will bleed purple forever, but like B-Port has my heart, dog.
Now, why would you even?
H-Town, baby. Purple pride. It doesn't die, people. All day.
First of all, that was a triangle.
It's an A.
No, you had it down here.
H-Town.
Wait, did you graduate from there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me, Fran, Paul, all of us.
Oh.
JP, Joaquin's the only one that won't from the family. Like
he
from
won't?
our no, he's graduating from here.
He wants to stay here?
100% Joaquin is like B-Port. He asked to come here and I'm like, bro, you sure?
He asked to come here?
Yeah.
Oh,
he wanted to come here with me. And I was like, if you're down, and unless something crazy happens, I don't see us. He's gonna graduate in red.
That's good.
He's gonna graduate in white, fam.
Period.
I said what I said. Okay, here's the last question because this is the one question that I really wanted to ask you.
I'm scared.
Okay. Because it's not my life. It's not Kendra's life. It's not a lot of people's life. However, it's a growing community on this earth. What was it like growing up with two different like ethnic cultures? Like, what was that? What was that like for you?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, it was great, honestly. But what it was like.
Okay, so it was great. Why was it great? Give me examples of like why having two different cultures was like dope.
A lot of mostly holidays. Like, I don't know if that sounds like, but I would go with my mom's side and like we're doing this and I don't know how to explain it. And then we go to my dad's side and then we're doing something totally different. Right. But they're so different, but they're both so similar. Like great. Like
yeah. Did you feel like there were similarities between like the Mexican culture and black culture, or do you feel like they're way apart?
Way apart? No. I feel like in most ways they're similar. Yeah. But they're also different. Like there's a lot of
back and forth. Like differences or what? Like in the sense of like food differences, stylistic music differences, is it that far, or do you feel like there's still some similarities? Because like, okay, let me ask this question this way. What's your favorite food that you eat from your grandma? Like when you think about like your mom's side of the family, what is like the meal that you're like, Because I bet you it's not the same as your dad's side.
No. I don't know. There's a lot. There's so much that they make. There's so much. Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah. I can't even remember like. But I'm with my mom's family like most of the time, so all I eat is their food. Yeah. And there's so much I just don't remember.
It is ridiculous. Like barbecue at a Mexican's house. There's too much food.
Mexican rice. Ooh.
All day.
Oh yeah, that's so good. I love that.
Rice.
Yes, rice.
And you're also Asian. I'm playing.
I'm not Asian.
So like, going to your dad's side. You're at your dad's side of the family, aunts and uncles, grandparents, or whatever. Like, what is that like? I'm not black, so I don't know. But what is like a black family gathering? What does that entail? What are some things that you like when you think about it? You're like, oh, this is always there. This is always that. Like, what's that like?
When I go to my dad's side, there's a lot of like extended family.
Do you like know cousins and uncles and
like,
uncles.
When we go to one of their events, everybody is there.
Oh dang, really?
Like most of the time, yeah.
Like you talking like 50 people? You talking like almost
not
100?
Like 50. Yeah, like closer to 50, I guess.
Okay, that's a lot of people in one gathering.
So it's like like extended family, everybody.
Right.
So a lot of they live not here. So where
are they from originally?
My dad's from Georgia, Texas. It's like
Georgia, Texas. I've never been there. Have you ever been there?
No.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, they're like super far from here, but a lot of them like moved to Houston. So a lot of them live in Houston.
Oh, okay.
So when we go to see them, we go to Houston.
Y'all are in H-Town somewhere.
So yeah, there's a lot of extended family. So we don't see them a lot. So when we see somebody, we're like, who is that?
That's how I would be.
No, I
like, but then we get introduced and we're like, oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
But when it's my mom's side,
yeah,
we get together so much because we're all here.
Right.
We get together so much, and it's just immediate family, like my grandma's kids.
Right.
And my aunts and uncles and their husbands and wives.
Yeah.
So I feel like
that's still a lot of people.
Yeah, it's still a lot of people.
Yesenia has 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, she has 3.
Nuno has a number. I don't know what the number is. What? 4? 3? Well, he has his, but y'all don't get to see Corey that much. But then y'all have his wife's family.
Oh yeah, 3.
Right, and then you have y'all 4,
uh-huh.
And then you have Gabriel has the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Her uncle Gabriel is married to Uk. Uk is from
Vietnam.
And their babies are adorable.
They're so cute.
They're so cute because they're like darker skinned, but they're Asian. Mm-hmm. But they're like darker skinned. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I don't think they are.
I guess they are. Yeah, they're fair skinned, but it's like
they look a lot like her. Yeah. No, John, the little boy, he looks like Gabriel. But
he's also like he looks like her uncle, but like Asian.
Yeah.
It's the wildest thing, fam.
Yeah.
And she makes the best egg rolls of all
really?
time.
Oh, I love egg rolls.
Fam.
They're so good.
I love egg rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your mom's side, when y'all hook up, it's more like your immediate aunt and uncles, unless there's a big thing and then everybody shows up. Because like your grandma's 50th, everybody was there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if it's like something big, then it's gonna be
like
huge.
Everybody.
But most of the time, since we're so close to here, when we see each other, it's just like my grandma's kids, and we see each other so much more than we do with my dad's family because they're not here.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. Do you feel like you can fit in either culture, or do you feel like there's a culture that like is more accepting of you or not accepting of you?
More accepting?
Yeah, like in the sense like, do you feel like when you think of yourself, do you think I'm Black, Hispanic? Do you feel like I'm Black? Do you feel like I'm Hispanic? Like, how does that work in your head? That's a good question. You're right. That's a good question.
Wait, are you talking about like more comfortable wise?
Or like, yeah, like where do you feel like you fit in?
Not like, it's hard to explain. Like, where do you feel like you're accepted at in a way? But like, you're accepted at
not
both,
in a negative, like nobody's accepting you. But do you feel like
more comfortable?
Yeah. Do you feel like you're more comfortable in one setting than the other?
I feel very welcome in both sides of my family. I love
that's
both of them.
dope.
No, I love
because that doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I feel very accepting, like in both sides of my family. But like I said, my mom's side of the family, they're here, so I see them more. I'm closer to them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm more comfortable with them and like not being myself, but like opening up more, I guess, since I'm always with them.
Right. You're familiar with them. They're familiar with you.
Like we're always together.
The cousins are all the cousins. And you know the cousins. Yeah.
Like I'm super close to Yesenia's kids and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we're always together. But on that side of the family, it's kind of like, I'm kind of just like, I'm family and I feel very accepted.
Right.
But I don't know, it's just kind of different. Like you can't,
because you don't see them
I can't open up to them about like what I'm doing because they really don't know too much. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like they really don't know a lot about what I'm doing here, so I have to like explain so much to them. And honestly, we really
at the end of it, you're just like, bro, my mouth is dry. Do you feel that way outside of your family? In the sense of like culturally, you still feel comfortable. We're moving your family aside from it. Do you feel comfortable if you're around like Mexican people? Do you feel as comfortable if you're around Black people? Do you feel comfortable outside of your family in those like cultures?
I I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Kendra, do you have anything else to add to these questions that we're asking? I think it's cool because like I know I grew up with kids that now mind you I'm not that much older than y'all. Stop with you. I already saw your eyes, both of y'all.
I didn't.
Oh, really? I was just like
focus on you know how like I've known people that struggle, whether it be they're half black, half white, whether it be their white side or their black side, or if they're like Hispanic and white or whatever. Like I've known kids that struggle with that because it's like they don't feel comfortable. I think it's dope that you feel comfortable in either of the family sides of the, you know what I mean? Because that's not easy to do. I would say that that's probably a lot to do with your dad and your mom, like also being okay with, you know what I mean? Like like inviting that type of like life into y'all's life.
Yeah. How would you bring that up? Like how would that, you know what I'm talking about? Like
have you ever had a conversation like that with your parents?
Like what?
Like the difference of the cultures? Probably not, huh?
I don't think so. No, not really.
Because like this is my opinion, and it's solely my opinion. But I think black people are more accepting of other cultures a lot more often than like Hispanic people.
You're talking like my mom bringing my dad, or like
that whole all of it. Yeah.
I think she was the first one, and to be honest, like to bring like my dad's black, obviously. Yeah. I think she was the first one.
Of the family?
Yeah.
100%.
Yes, she was.
There no, like straight up, even like extended family. I think she was the first one that had a relationship that was somebody that wasn't Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never asked her about it actually.
Yeah.
But as of now, I think everybody's fine with it.
You know him. He's your coach.
Yeah, Coach Simon.
When I see him,
he's loud.
Like,
oh my god.
I'm like, cuz, what's up, cousin? I love that dude. Like he's like a genuinely good person. Yeah. Like straight up. I'm not just like telling you that because you're in front of me. Like D's a dope dude. Like we really love that dude, like for real. And what's funny is that I wouldn't say that like anybody in the family necessarily were like prejudiced against black people per se, but like we had never whenever your dad showed up, we were like, okay, we're cool. Let's do this.
Really?
But we didn't know because again, everybody in the family had been like they've dated Hispanic people, so like it was a completely different like cultural thought process. We didn't know how to like greet him. We didn't know how it would fit. But because he was such a like easy person to get along with, bro, everybody's like, oh, the mom's here. Oh, it's on now. Like that's just the cousin. Like he's part of the family.
He's just very open, almost too much. But I guess it's
he'll be like, hi man, I gotta talk to you. What's up, cousin?
The most random stuff.
I know.
And he's so loud.
He's really loud.
He's super loud.
Oh my gosh, he's so loud.
Which he fits in with the family.
Oh,
like if we're being real, like we all loud.
Definitely, we're all loud.
I appreciate you being on.
Yeah,
you're welcome. Of course,
it was fun.
Yeah, always fun. Kendra,
I thought that was great.
Stop yelling at me.
Reno, nobody's yelling at
you. She went to the bathroom when we were putting out the sign.
I did go to the restroom.
Kendra mysteriously disappeared.
No,
Nobody
but then I helped her with the posters.
Yeah, she really did. She did.
Cap.
She was giving us.
I did the tape, wrapped it up, and everything.
She did all of it. I mean, she did like all the tape. She handed us all of it. She was there the whole time. When did you leave?
I went to the restroom.
She was supposed to take pictures, no pictures, because she didn't come outside. She didn't go outside with us. She stayed inside.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
But I went to the restroom. No,
we're gonna end the episode now, Kendra.
I went to the restroom and then I was gonna go in the galley, but I didn't hear y'all because usually I hear your laugh because you're always laughing.
You trying to say I'm loud?
Yes, I am. And you're always loud.
You say that yourself.
You're supposed to agree with me and say no, Lily. All right. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All right, guys, this has been another episode of Front Street. Like and subscribe and all the stuff that you're supposed to do. There's going to be posters soon with like QR things. What are they called?
QR codes.
Thank you. I'm not hip. Yeah. Peace out, homie.
Bye.